Everyone, welcome to the show. I have more Trump regrets to share, more Trump voters entering the find out phase of their journey. Before I get into these posts, do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button below this video. Really, really appreciate it. First up is a Twitter user who replied to a MAGA man and said, quote, "Yeah, not all of us that voted for him are on your side, man. I voted for Trump, but at this point, with what he's gone back on, I regret voting." So again, it's not that these people wish they would have voted for Kamala Harris or, Democrats in general, but they probably would have just stayed at home. They probably would have just sat it out. And that would have helped Democrats. And he was replying to a MAGA influencer who claimed that the whole Musk and Trump catfight is energizing Trump's base. So clearly not. There are people who disagree with that. Another Twitter user who's also not on board with this feud is a woman named Terry. She tagged both Trump and Musk, and she said that they need to stop it. And quote, "At Elon Musk, you and at real Donald Trump need to stop. You rich people think it's funny messing with real people's lives. I have a grandson serving our country. I regret voting for Trump, and I regret defending you. You both are like 4-year-old spoiled brats, and embarrassment 100%. Then a woman named Tammy replied to a Fox News post, which asked, would Donald Trump have won the 2024 presidential election without Elon Musk's help? She didn't actually answer that question, but she told them, quote, "I regret voting for Trump now. He is destroying this country." Welcome to reality, Tammy. Nice to have you on our planet. Another lady named Donna, she responded to someone who called this an entertaining timeline and said, quote, "I'm not entertained. I'm embarrassed. I don't regret voting for Trump over Harris, but it's embarrassing that Trump was the only viable choice because America is addicted to petulant children, narcissists, dementia patients, warmongers, and socialists because they talk pretty. GOP doesn't care if they walk the walk as long as they talk the talk. It's disgusting." So she's embarrassed by Trump's narcissism and admits that the Republicans don't keep their word, but she still doesn't regret her vote. Yeah, and she's still bitching about socialists, which we have never had a socialist society in America. We have never had socialistic policies or socialist policies. I mean, I guess you could call a couple of things socialist type policies, but we've never had full-blown socialism. But yeah, let's blame that. And then another Twitter user can't seem to make up his mind if he's just considering regretting voting for Trump or if he's all the way there and he does regret his vote. He's also wildly uninformed about Doge. He posted, quote, "One of the reasons why I voted for Trump was to decrease the deficit. There is no easy way. However, Elon did it. Now Trump added more to the deficit. Don't make me regret voting for you, Trump. Maybe it's time for a new party to emerge." They seriously believe that Musk and Doge actually did something. Anyway, he posted about a half hour before that as well. And this is on the same day. And he wrote, quote, "One of the main reasons why I voted for Trump, after hearing this, I can truly say I regret voting for him. It's time for a new era and a new political party." And then something I'm hearing more and more is MAGA asking if Trump is the Antichrist. A woman named Vicky posted, quote, "I regret voting for Trump now. He has done nothing for us. Is he the Antichrist?" For the life of me, I cannot understand why MAGA has such a hard time with question marks. They just don't use them. Do they not know that they exist? This next person wrote, quote, The more I see of Trump and Elon, the more I regret voting for Trump. I was fine with Trump's first term, which is why I voted for him, but his second term has been disappointing. I really was expecting better. I even considered voting third party since both Kamala and Trump suck. Totally fine with his first term, where he tried to commit a coup, incited an insurrection at our nation's capital. But yeah, this drama between him and Musk, that's a bridge too far, you guys. And I'm starting to see also more and more posts that go something like, I don't regret voting for Trump, but then, fill in the blank. I don't buy it. I think they don't want to end up in one of these FAFO videos, but too bad for them. I'm sharing their pseudo regrets anyway. And this is like this next lady. So she posted on Twitter, quote, I don't regret voting for Trump, but he campaigned on the promise of draining the swamp and releasing the Epstein files. I understand that fixing the economy may take time and that ending wars is complicated. Still, his administration has access to all the relevant files and has lied outright to us. People blamed Bondi when anyone with common sense would know that Bondi is under direct orders from Trump. Not a single corrupt Democrat has been indicted. We elected a man, not a god, and I refuse to follow a politician as blindly as Democrats do. I mean, good for her for not wanting to go along with the party line, but really, yeah, it's Democrats who follow politicians blindly. Yeah. I mean, there is definitely some of that, but there has never, ever been a cult like following like there is with MAGA, not even with the Bernie supporters like me. And here's another I don't regret my vote, but post. A Twitter user replied to Musk and then a couple of other people and other accounts, and they wrote, quote, the Biden administration was more professional than this. I don't regret voting for Trump over Kamala, as he's still a better pick in terms of policy. Kamala, Jill, Oba ran Biden's presidency, but Trump and his crew are embarrassing. Better than Biden 2.0, though. Yeah. Like I said, either these people don't want to end up in a Trump regrets video or they don't want to be targeted by MAGA. I think the regret pool is far bigger than we even realize. Anyway, guys, I will have more for you. There are definitely a ton of regrets just rolling in. So thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I can speak. Subscribe. Please donate if you possibly can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.